Hello guys, what an absolutely beautiful morning we have here in Nova Scotia today. Do you guys hear that? The birds are chirping, the birds are singing. I absolutely love it. Suppose we just like this again tomorrow. After the crap weather we've had all week this week, this is awesome. But guys, we're gonna head back to the lake today, show you guys what's going on back there. We've started a whole new project back there that I didn't even really plan to do right away, but it just worked out that we started it. We're building a shed. So I've got a 12 by 16 shed back there that I'm building. So we gotta head in, we gotta get the doors and windows and door back, shingles, all kinds of stuff we got to get back there. So let's take a look in the trailer and show you guys what we got going on. Alrighty, so here's what we have, guys. We've got 2 windows and we've got the door underneath the windows and 24 bundles of shingles underneath that. So we need to get that back to the lake. So we're going to load up the FJ, which is right there, and we're going to load up the 350, and we're going to head on back and see what we can get done. Alright boys, we're loaded up and on our way in. You can see there's doors back there. Got my travel buddies. Yeah, she's rough. We've got the 19. So we got 12 bundles of shingles on back in that door. And the shingles actually help the ride here a bit, to be honest. But yeah, she's not a smooth trip in. So in the FJ, we have 12 bundles of shingles and the 2 windows in that. So, like I said before, guys, I absolutely love that rig. I love it. Yesterday, we brought a bunch of, we brought 26 2x6, 8 feet long in on it, and some weather stripping, starter strip and all that sort of stuff. I certainly do not regret buying that rig, man. I will keep that as long as I can. And if something happens to that one, I'm gonna try to find another one. They're pretty hard to find, but I definitely am happy with that purchase, that's for sure. But we've got about 5 miles, 4.5 to 5 miles of this to get into where we're going. And this truck makes this trip quite often. It's been back here, man, I don't know, 60, 70 times at least. So like I said, I treat my trucks as trucks, that's for sure. They get beat up pretty good at work, and they get beat up pretty good coming back here. A lot of times I'm hauling my dump trailer in through here with 10, 11, 12,000 pounds on it. So yeah, it's a test for the gear, that's for sure. So anyway, we will get there, enjoy the day. Like I said, it's absolutely beautiful, and we'll show you guys what we got going on. Go, 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 go get dirty. Go get dirty. My happy place. Still a little bit of ice down in the little cove here. Other than that, the water is completely opened up. A little rock situation in my brook's holding up. The door is still on. I think we're gonna make her in safe and sound. Alright boys, well, here we go. Boom. Yes sir. We just finished sheathing and installing the doors and windows. So we've got the roof done, ready for shingles. The front obviously is not cut out yet. We're gonna have a 6-foot door on the front right here. 6 feet wide, 7 feet tall, with a ramp coming down, double swinging doors for loading stuff in and out. And we got the door and the 2 windows installed. So we got a 36-inch door right here. We've got a window, 40 by 37 window in the front, and we've got a 40 by 37 window in the back. And when you're inside the shed, I gotta say camp, when you're inside the shed, you actually have a very nice view. We're gonna take these trees down, these straggly ones, leave these nice pines here, make some room for the nice pines. Cut this out a bit, and you can, when you've got the door open in front, you'll have a straight shot, beautiful view of the lake right out. I can't show you the inside right now because we put a block. I didn't bring my doorknob and my deadbolt back with me, so we just put a block on the inside screwed to the floor so no one can get in there, but there's nothing in there anyway. We're ready for the Nova Seal to go on the roof, and then shingles, the door in the front, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So originally I was going to put my hot water tank and my pressure tank inside the camp and have my rainwater collection system back here, but I'm not gonna do that now. Two reasons. One, this side of the camp gets a lot of sun, and you don't want that getting at the water system to begin with, but just to hide the water tank and to keep all the noise, I'm gonna put it in the shed. So what I will have to do, I do have my underground power is run right in front. The underground power goes right from the shed, the generator building, right down through, and there it is right there, if you can see that, right through there. So I am gonna have to dig a trench from the camp to the shed for power, and then I'm going to run my underground water line as well. When this is all ready to go, I'm gonna run my power line from there, my water line from there underneath to the camp as well. So it is creating more work as far as groundwork goes, but then all the noise will be inside the camp. I keep calling it camp. Inside the shed, I am gonna gear up, then I'm gonna have my rainwater collection system. I'm gonna build this up with gravel back here, right up flush with these rocks, and I'm gonna have my tank back here and have my soffits feeding right into the tank. So that is what's going on. So that is the project, guys. That is what I was talking about. Every little thing just helps. I'll be able to take all the tools and stuff that are inside the camp and put over into here, because inside the camp basically all we have left to do is the actual paneling, tongue and groove paneling. Oh, and for siding, I'm actually going to use my tongue and groove boards I had purchased. I'm going to do tongue and groove siding on the shed here, so I'll show you guys that at a later date. But it just creates so much space. Like, you know, when you build a house, a lot of people build garages first because they can store all their tools inside the shed or inside the garage while they're building. But here I just didn't have time for that. I didn't have this prepped. When I first came back here, the only place I had leveled was enough to put the pads on here for the camp. This did not look like this at all. It used to come up to this height and then step way down, and I had just enough room for staging where that trailer is. I had just enough room for staging, and then there was huge rocks and trees and stuff there. This didn't look like this, trust me. This did not look like this. This took a lot of hours in my machine to make this area look like this, but it's all coming together. And when you come back here and look at this, and I'm not bragging about this at all. I'm not bragging. I hope I don't come off like that. But when you come back and things are set up and you're able to just enjoy this, like every step just feels so good, honestly, to get done. I honestly never thought I'd have a spot like this. I didn't. I never thought I would ever have a camp on a lake. I just didn't. And then, you know, we're building Dad's camp down there. We've got the generator building. We've got the outhouse, which is the chemical toilet. You know, we got this going on. It's honestly it's pretty damn cool. I gotta say, it's pretty damn cool. But once everything's set up, you can just pack up the baby, pack up the dogs, pack up the stuff at home, and come in and just chill out and relax back here. There's always gonna be something to do, but every one of these projects just feels so damn good. But anyway, guys, stay tuned for finishing this off. So we're gonna put the siding, put the door, the soffits, shingling. We're gonna finish that off, and then the next project is going to be the deck. So we're actually going to be bringing the deck where you can see these scuff marks. The deck's going to be coming out and joining into the existing deck. And we're going to have a bit of an overhang on the door, or possibly carry the overhang, because the other project we're going to do is we're going to have an overhang starting between that window and the patio door, coming down all the way out to the deck, all the way across the camp, so that if you're back here and it's raining or it's snowing or whatever, you can still sit on the deck, drink your coffee, drink your beer, drink your rum, drink your whiskey, drink whatever you want to drink, or just chit chat and talk, and the weather does not affect what you're doing at all. And then of course we've got this water. I do have a boat, I don't have a motor for it yet, but we need to have access to this. Like, we don't have access to this right now. It's really rocky down there. I'm gonna be building a wharf right off of this point. Not a wharf, but like, you know what I'm talking about. Just enough to dock a boat, a little ramp down to it. You can jump in, go swimming, whatever. But yeah, every step is awesome, but there's just so much more to do. There is so much more to do. But now we have a place to store stuff. We never had that. I've had to use my little 5x8 trailer for forever to store in tools and whatever, and then the inside of the camp right now is a complete disaster because we're working on it. Now we got this. But anyway guys, that is it. I hope you liked the little update video we got going on here. Any questions you want to ask me about what I've done, what I plan to do, you know, how this all came together, just hit me up. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'll help you as much as I can. I am not like a ridge steel carpenter. I'm not a carpenter by trade at all. You kind of just learn as you go. Anyway guys, that is it. So until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you then. Bye.